Hello. We have now Esperanza joining. Hi, good evening, Philippines. Good evening, the world. Good evening. And thank you for joining us tonight for our live stream on their Facebook Live. We actually have three women and Esperanza followed. Three guests for tonight. Thank you, ladies, for joining us tonight. For tonight's topic, we are going to be talking about discover the proven system to generate an additional income. And I just want to introduce myself first. I'm Coach Charlene, and this business I just went into this year, and I am very excited to share what I know of the business. But at the same time, I also want you to meet the women that are doing this business alongside with me. And these are women from different countries in the world at different life phases in life and different whys. So for tonight, we're gonna meet three of them tonight, and I just will ask them, call them out, and have them introduce themselves to you. All right. So first, thank you, Mary. So first, Mary Handen. She's from Papua New Guinea. Mary, please introduce yourself to our audience tonight.
Thank you, Charlene, and thank you everyone that's watching tonight. So my name is Mary, and I'm from Papua New Guinea, and my country is actually up just the north of Australia, in case some of you don't know where that is. Yeah, and I'm a single mother. I'm into a lot later, later part of my year. So I don't have any chicks in my nest. They're all gone. So I'm living on my own. I'm a retired mother, grandmother. I've got 6 grandchildren.
Wow.
Yeah, and my kids have grown out. They have their own life, and I'm living on my own, and I'm enjoying my life.
Wonderful. Wonderful. So thank you for joining us tonight, Mary, and we want to get to know more of you later. But before we do, I just want to also introduce another guest of ours tonight, Priscilla Maori. Is that correct, Maori? From Netherlands. So please, Priscilla, introduce yourself to our guest tonight.
Hi. Hello, everyone. My name is Priscilla, and I'm originally from India. It's such a beautiful country. So currently I live in the Netherlands. Even that is like so beautiful right now because it's spring here. So we are enjoying the summer. And I am basically a software engineer. But 3 years back, I gave birth to my daughter. I became a mom. So I quit my job just to, spend my time with her. So yeah, that's pretty much about me. I stay home currently, and I am happily spending my time with my daughter.
I know, such lucky girl. lucky you and lucky daughter.
Yeah.
All right, thank you so much, Priscilla. And of course, our not last but not the least, we have a guest from Esperanza. Esperanza, please introduce yourself to everyone who's watching tonight.
Yes, hello. Good morning here from the United States. My name is Esperenza Beall from ejOnlinecascade.com. I am a health worker. Obviously, I'm wearing a scrub right now. I'm in an early shift. Yes, very, very early, so I need to be here. And I'm a mommy of two boys. And I'm originally from the Philippines, but I'm here in the United States now.
Where there in the U.S., Esperanza?
So I'm from Montana.
Oh, nice. How's the weather there?
Right now, it's really good. It's spring here, but sometimes it gets snowy. But for today, for this week, it's really, really good.
Oh, nice. So we were just talking about weather as well with Mary and I earlier on, and we were saying, how's the weather like? Right now, what I'm saying is here in the Philippines, there are just one season. It's just hot and hotter. So that season is hot or wet. That's it, but it's always hot.
Yes.
So for tonight, we're gonna be talking about discovering the proven system, and we say proven because this system is actually being used now by more than 87,000 people and growing every day, actually. And this system is something that is for you, if you want to be an owner, if you want to own your own business but don't want to put up so much capital, or if you want to start your own business whatever age you may be but don't have the experience, this is the system that we want to introduce to you. So if you're interested, please stay and watch with us and ask your questions, whoever is watching right now. Whatever questions you have, we will be able to answer. So with that, let's talk about first as to, all of you ladies are very much capable. You have your own businesses, you have sidelines, you have your own. Why did you even think of coming into this business anyway if you already had your own business? Anybody can answer.
I'll go first.
Sure.
Okay.
The reason why I chose this business was because, it's a system that can reach out globally. I do not need to travel, get on the plane and go and talk to anybody like you ladies here right now.
Mm-hmm.
And therefore I was looking for something that has a wider reach. And so this system can actually do that. I am here in the comfort of my home.
Yeah.
Somebody from a different country can join me in my business, and I don't need to go anywhere except in my home. So that's one of the biggest advantage of why I chose this business.
All right. Thank you so much, Mary. So what we're saying is that it has a global reach, and you can actually, because of the internet and the internet is so reliable right now in terms of earning, and not just connecting with people, but also earning, right? How about you guys? How about you, Priscilla or Esperanza?
Yeah, can I go?
Sure, go ahead.
For me, it was mainly because I am an expat in the country where I live. So when I was in India, I was able to find a job very easily because that's where I studied, that's where I graduated. So it
Yeah.
was pretty much easy for me to find a job there. But when I moved, because of my husband's job here in Netherlands, I kind of struggled to find a job. So it was and also I am an expat, and this country doesn't speak they don't have English as a native language. So for me, it was quite difficult to find a job here. So it's better if I can work at the comfort of my home while I can still spend time with my daughter. So that's exactly why I wanted to do this business. Also, I wanted to be in my comfort zone. I didn't want to, go and hunt and hunt. I didn't want to do that. So I was looking for options like that online, and I'm
Yeah.
grateful that I found this business.
That's interesting. Thank you. That's interesting to note, though, that when you highlighted the fact that a lot of people, even the ones are watching out there, may not be residing there in their own country, and so unlike Esperanza, who is very much in demand, the other the other skill set that we have, or what we learn from our country, is not necessarily something that is how do you say it, is that necessarily being in demand in other countries.
Yeah.
That especially you have to start from zero if you move to another country. That's so interesting, right? How about you, Esperanza? Why this business? What made you choose to go into this business when you have your own work?
Well, actually, I was not really looking for another business. This is a side hustle for me. Um, no, I came from the Philippines, and part of our culture is we help our extended family.
Yeah.
And with what I'm earning right now, I don't have much really to extend that help to my family in the Philippines. So it's part of our culture that we help our family there. And so when I saw this business, it pays more than a side hustle. It pays more than um, what you are receiving as a full-time employee and things like
Mm.
that. And the other time is that I have a young son. I have a 10 years old. And so I would like to see his milestone growing up. I would like to spend more time with him, not worrying, waking up early in the morning. I start my shift at 5:30. And so I'm aiming to really spend more time with him, do the retirement early.
Mm.
Those are the reason that I jump into this business.
Yeah, it's so interesting for, especially for moms, really wanting to be there for their children growing up. So, um, sad to say, so I'm not a mom, but I still want my own time. So
Yes.
I still want to enjoy my time because when I was working full time, and it really took every ounce of my energy just focus on work,
Yeah.
and
Yes.
every waking moment was about work, that I did not even have my own life because my life was just about the business that I was working for someone else. And all my time and energy was for someone else to benefit, not my own. And then at the same time, I got so stressed. I got so tired all the time that it took away all my energy for other things in life. So I guess that's also very important for people to know that right now, if you're still looking for an opportunity wherein, like Esperanza is saying, wherein she can really be her plan B, wherein she can take off and have more time for herself, then this is a business. Wonderful. Thank you for sharing, everyone. So, what is it that made you choose this business? So, because you know for a fact that there's like hundreds, even thousands of businesses and online businesses out there, why this one?
Well, I'll go first. It's a proven system. Um, but first we have to do our due diligence. I can say it's a proven system, but for the people who are watching right now, you can do your research. But one thing that you can do your research is by attending that webinar. That's where we know if this business really works.
Mhm.
But as you mentioned earlier, we are 87,000 people and it's global. And where can you see, where can you find a business like that, an online business that's global? Of course it's global, but 87,000 members all over the world. So it's a proven system. All they need to do is do that research, click on that link, attend on that webinar for them to know.
Wonderful. How about you both, Mary and Priscilla?
Yeah, I think one of the things about the this system being a proven business model is the fact that we say there's no selling in this business. The system actually does it for you. You don't go and talk to people about this business. The system actually does the talking for you, and this is the use leveraging through the power of internet and the power of social media. And so truly that when I joined this business, I found that I can be asleep, but when I get up, I've already got a business partner,
Mm.
because
Mm.
this is a proven system. It's worked for me. It's working while I'm asleep.
Okay.
So yeah, so it's a proven system in that sense that it does the work for you. It does the heavy lifting for you while you're doing something else, while you're sleeping, for example, having that rest.
Okay. Thank you. How about you, Priscilla?
Yes, the same. Actually, it's an automated system, so it's and also it's pretty much proven. We have, I mean, we see the results every day from all the people who are doing this business. So that's one thing that really motivated me to take that one extra step to join the business.
Mhm. Did you have any doubts at the beginning when you looked at the system?
Yeah, yes, of course, because it's online and there are already a lot of things that's happening in the online space. I obviously had a lot of doubt, and more than me, it's my husband who had big doubts in this business because he had
Yeah.
no clue what I was talking about and what I was seeing in my phone. So he did a lot of research more than me. He
Oh,
thoroughly went through everything that is happening around, and so when he was okay, then I was also like, okay, fine, this should be a legit business to start with.
That's so nice that your husband is like your checker.
Yeah.
How about you, Mary? What do you think? What, did you have any doubts at the beginning?
No, when I left my job 7 years ago and I came out, I found a lot of time that I spent on internet. So
Right.
I was actually observing what was happening on the space, the internet. So I was seeing things happening, and then I came to understand that you can also do business online
Mm.
and everything. And I started to understand a lot of these things. And when I came across this opportunity, already I had some background information about it. So
Mm.
I didn't hesitate. I just jumped on board.
Mm.
Yeah. And and
That's so
watching
nice
that
that
webinar,
you're so confident.
yeah, watching that webinar
Yeah.
was enough for me. Was
Ah,
enough for me. Yeah.
wonderful. Yeah. How about
And
you,
it's the
Esperanza?
best decision I've made. The best decision I've made.
Thank you. Esperanza?
Yes, yes. I did not really hesitate. It's my husband who he's a little bit hesitate, and then he did the research. He helped me. So, but he's still skeptical right now. But with the progress that I'm seeing, and with the go live, I'm doing go lives. I'm
Yeah.
doing some of the meetings that we have. So I think he's thinking that I don't think this is kind of it's real. He's saying it's real because you're still there, you're still
Yeah.
doing attending masterminds, meetings
Yeah.
and things like that, and you're doing this go live. And so,
Yeah.
but for me, I was not really skeptical about it. I don't have any second doubts about it, because I've seen a lot of Filipinos that are in there, are in here,
Yeah.
and they're very, very successful. So I'm really I'm not I'm sure that it's a working system. Yes.
Yeah. Well, unlike all of you, actually, I was the one who was doubting it and actually had to maybe watch the webinar like 3 times before I said, and even when I started and I did not even get the coaching call and all that, I actually already was asking so many questions in my mind. So maybe those are the things that are our other audiences are gonna be the same as me, wherein you're a little bit skeptical, a little bit doubting whether this is real or not. And this is exactly what I went through. And so what I did was the same with Mary. Prior to this, I was already trying out different business, but before I already tried other businesses, wherein I tried like starting an affiliate marketing, like drop shipping. And actually, I found them very, very complicated for me. Well, that was my experience. I found it very complicated, and there were so many moving parts that when I heard and understood the webinar, when we were undergoing the webinar and they were saying, oh, this is automated. And then I started trying to understand what is automated there. And when I found out what was included, I got sold. And that was the turning point for me. That was the one time that I said, yeah, I mean, it took out so many complications from the other businesses that are here already. And I think that's one of the major things that made me say yes to this business. But
Mm.
how are you guys? When did you guys start your business? Mary or Priscilla or Esperanza, when did you start?
For me, it's been close to 1 year now, because next month I'll be having my 1 year anniversary with the business.
Hey, congratulations.
Thank you. Yeah.
How's it going so far for you?
It's going good, but I should say that I'm on my own pace, so I'm not rushing in the business. I'm not, too much pressuring myself, but I'm doing it in my own pace, so it's going
And
good so far.
wonderful. How about
Yeah.
you, Mary? How long have you been in the business?
I've been in the business. I signed up almost a year ago, but
Mm,
yeah, and so I'm finding it because I'm a baby boomer. boom, technology is not my thing. So I'm taking my pace as well in picking up all this different technology, and this is one of the good things about this system. You know,
Yeah.
the training is so simple for me, where technology is not my thing, and I'm picking up a lot on technology in itself, and so I'm learning a lot,
Wonderful.
and I'm going at my pace. But you know, I trust this system so much. I say the results are there guaranteed, the support is there guaranteed, the model is there guaranteed. The only variable is you.
Yeah, that's so true.
Yeah.
How about you, Esperanza? How long have you been in the business?
So I've been in the business for a year now. And just like everybody, I'm taking my own pace with the full-time job that I have. It's very demanding. And as a mother, it's very demanding too. So I have
Yeah.
to really do my priorities. But the good thing with this business is the automation.
Mm,
Whether you're sleeping or you're on vacation or you're attending your family, the business is running for you. So that's the really
mm.
good thing about this.
That's so interesting to hear that you are taking your own pace, you have your own pace, because as a business owner, it is really your decision on how fast you want to grow. So I guess it's really you who have to decide how fast or how slow you want to take this business, or how big do you want to take this business. Unlike when you're in the corporate world, right? So if you're a certain level, there's a number of years before you get promoted. But even if you get promoted, or even if you have a salary increase, it's only up to a certain percentage. It never goes beyond. But I guess with this business, it's really more than that. It's really dependent on how much effort you put in and how much energy and resource you put into the business. That will show how much you can grow.
Yeah.
Yeah. So for me, and it's what I notice as well, is all of us are like the pandemic babies. We're the pandemic babies in this business. I actually also started January of this year. So I only started January of this year as well. So basically, we're the pandemic babies of this business. So, and how are you guys doing? What is it about the business that you like the best?
For me, it's the time freedom. I'm doing a lot of other things that I love, and this business actually gives me the time freedom. It doesn't take 8 hours like, you know, a brick and mortar business does.
Mm-hmm.
You can only spend 2 hours on this, or 1 hour, and the rest of the hours you spend on other things you love.
Mm.
And this is what I like about this business.
Thank you. How
Yeah.
about anybody else?
For me,
Priscilla?
it's the fact that we have a mentor and a guide to, always help us in anything that we struggle in the business is the most important thing that I like in this business, because if you start a business and if you have no clue about how to go in the right path, you can
Yeah.
always run a business in many number of ways. But
Yeah.
to get to the success easily, or to understand the business better, you need a mentor, you need a guide, to help you whenever you are stuck at the point. So that is one thing that I'm so glad about this business, because we have a lifetime mentor and a coach. So yeah, that really got me in the business.
Wonderful. How about you, Esperanza?
Yes, for me, we have what we call the step-by-step training. It's a
Mm.
video-based training that it will help you from knowing about how to post on social media and how to do a lot of things. And at the same time, we also have the business community where if you have questions, aside from your mentor and your coach, we have the business community everywhere around the world. If you have a question, you just plug in and ask question, and somebody will be there to help you. So that's the thing that I really, really like. Well, I don't have, I'm not a tech savvy. I don't really have a lot of business background online, but with the community, with the support of the community that we have, it's really, really good.
Yeah.
I like that you pointed out the training. So it just tells us that if you notice, everybody keep on saying about that you're not tech savvy, you're not you're not digital savvy, and yet you're in this business, right? Which is an online, and it
Yeah.
just goes to show to people there that it doesn't. You don't need to be technologically savvy to be, of course, unlike Priscilla, who's already like in the IT. Like she's a software engineer. All of us are not
No.
in that space, right? And yet we're still here, and it just shows that anybody can join at any
Mhm.
life stage that you are, and you can join anytime because everything else will be given to you. I mean, the training will be given, which actually, true enough, I love the training, but more than that, I really love the back end support that I can just text or chat with people on the back end, and they will reply to me, timely reply, and I can connect with them. But more than that, I'm so happy that I can connect with other people in the business, like you guys. I just chatted you who wants to join me in my Facebook Live, and you were there. It just tells me how much connected we are, even though we're worlds away. We're
Yeah.
across, across oceans and seas, and that for me is one of the things that I really appreciate about this business. And the fact that we were saying we're 87,000, but I just want to tell to the people that are watching right now, there are 7.67 billion people in the world, and there are only 87,000 of us. So basically, there is still very much an opportunity out there to
Mhm.
double or triple or quadruple our numbers, to be
Yeah.
able to reach at least even just 1% of the of this billions of people. Can you imagine if we were like, what is 1% of 7 billion? Who can answer me that? Who's a good mathematician around?
That's
Just
really a big
imagine.
number. It's a big number.
Yeah, it's a 700. That's seven hundred
Million.
thousand, right? Seven. Is it 7 million?
Yeah,
I'm
seven
gonna.
million.
Yeah, just imagine 7 million
Million.
people. Just imagine we're not even like we're just in the small pinky of the number of people that we can reach. So it just tells us that there is still more opportunities out there. And so maybe for question, guys, to you is, maybe can you tell me more about this business? What is this business all about?
Yeah. Let me start here. This business is about giving an opportunity to other people to come in, and it gives them an extra income.
Mm-hmm.
Gives them that opportunity to earn an extra income. So if you got your as I always say, if you only have one income stream,
Mm-hmm.
you're not financially stable.
Mm.
You're not. So you need to have a look at having more than one income stream.
Mm.
And that's one of the reasons why I chose this business, because it's something, it's online. All my other businesses are offline. This one is online. And so therefore it complements each other. And I know doing a business on internet is a lot safer. That's my perspective. A lot safer than
Wonderful.
my offline business. And as you were saying, we are all the result of COVID, and that is correct. That was what was for me. When COVID hit last year,
Yeah.
my offline business didn't do so well, and I'm sitting here wondering, what do I do? And that was also another reason why I chose this business to get on, because of the greater reach, global reach, and the fact that it was safe to be doing business online.
Wonderful. How about you guys, Priscilla or Esperanza?
Well, this business is what we call so it's a digital business that people can. It's like a franchise. So for
Mm.
those people who are wanting to have their own digital business from the comfort of their home, this is like a franchise that you can buy.
Mm.
But come with the franchise, there's a training, there's a coaching and there's a mentor, there's a community that comes with it. So we can't really say, oh, it's hard, I can't do that. There's a training, a video-based training that you can turn on and off, um, depending on your pace, on how you can do it. But it's a franchise that comes with everything, with the less expense compared to traditional business or other online business. Here, you don't need to talk to people because the system will do it for you. That's the easy way. There's a coach that will help you to close the deal and things like that. So
Yeah.
that comes with the business.
I like how you explained it. It's a franchise. Yeah, I love it. Yeah, that's so true. Priscilla?
Yeah, yes, as they have explained it very well. So yeah, it's pretty much an online business. It's like an online marketing business, but it's not like any traditional marketing business where we go, we talk to people, we have to do everything by ourselves. It's not like that, because it's an online business, so it's everything is automated. And when you enter the business, you get a package which you just have to plug in and you start your business. So it's that simple. It's
Wonderful.
really that simple. And then even the rest of the work that you have to do, they have given a video based training which is offline, so you can always go back, refer, you can watch how many ever time you want. And yeah, so that makes you do the rest of the work. And initially you have to spend like 2 to 3 hours, maybe depends on how fast you want to go. And after some point you would realize that there's not much work that is needed from your side, and the system pretty much does everything for you. Even when you're sleeping, the system works for you, and when you wake up, you hear good news from the business. Yeah, so that is the best part about this business.
Wonderful.
Yeah.
So maybe ladies, as a last tip for those maybe still on the fence or are still not wanting to sign up and register, what would you like to say to them?
I'll go
For me,
first.
Esperanza,
Uh,
go ahead.
yeah. So for our viewers who are watching us today, I would like to encourage you to have an open mind. Um, listen to the webinar and really do the research on what we are talking about. What is this franchise business? What we are talking about? What is this digital business is all about? So I guess we just need to be curious about this for you
Mm.
to know why we are here, why we are doing this side business, why we are doing this business from the comfort of our home, why we are doing this business even if we don't have really experience of doing an online business. So I guess you just need to have an open mind and curiosity and listen to the webinar for you also to benefit from what we are talking about.
Wonderful. Thank you, Esperanza.
yeah,
Anybody else? Final tips.
yeah. For me, for those of you who are watching and you're still skeptical, if you stay where you are, that's where you will be. If you make a decision to jump on board and do something different from the rest of others,
Mm.
obviously your result will be different. And everything involves risk.
Mm.
When I jumped into this business with both feet, I was prepared to take that risk. And the beauty about this business is that you have the 30 days to be able to pull out if you think this is not for you. And this business is so great also is because they give you a chance to view all the information first before you make that informed decision and you get in. So that's the good two things about this business where you think it will not be for you. But I strongly recommend you get in and you have the 30 days period where you can make up your mind. And if it's not for you, you can always come out. And it's a proven system again. You can get a refund straight away if you want to.
Awesome. Awesome. How about you, Priscilla?
Yeah, so for those of you who are still thinking about, whether I should sign up or not, I would say that first of all, it's a free sign up that you are going to do. It's just your name and your email address, and then you get the link to watch the free webinar, and it's just 90 minutes of your time, and you're not going to lose anything at any point. So once you watch the webinar, and if you think that it's for you, then obviously you get a 30-day, as Mary said, you get a 30-day time to decide whether you want this business or you want to opt out. So there's nothing to lose. We're so confident because when you are in the 30-day period of watching everything that's happening in the business, you will definitely know that there's nothing hidden. There's no whatever you are thinking about this business, you will realize that it's not that, and it's a legit online business that every one of us are doing. So yeah, so it's you're not going to lose anything. You're only going to know more about the business. So I would always suggest people to at least sign up and watch the free webinar.
Yeah. So thank you for that. Also with me, it's really like knowledge. For me, knowledge is power. So everything is about knowledge. But what is more important and what is more powerful is taking massive determined actions. So with you having the knowledge, it just stays there. It's not yet applied. But once you apply that and you take the action, that's when the results will come. But if you're just playing it safe all the time and doing nothing, then you will get nothing. And that's what Mary was just saying. And at the end of the day, what is, those what differentiates us from the losers are the number of failures and the number of risks that we need to take. So what I always say is fail fast, fail forward. If this is not for you, then get out. At the end of the day, you have an opportunity to take. It's just given to you. And if you are watching, whoever is watching out there right now, and you are watching, and it's something snaps, something clicks, then this just means that this is something for you. And the fact that you are watching us, it just means take the chance, and there's nothing to lose. So please, for everyone out there, just register with your name and email address, watch the webinar, and at the end of the day, if you feel that it's not for you, you don't have anything to lose because it was free. So thank you for everybody that's watching again tonight. Thank you for reaching out to us. If you have any questions, you can reach out to us. For each of our websites are there that you can choose to sign up on. And please look out for this video on my YouTube channel as well, and comment and like there as well. So for those who have not liked or watched my post, please go to my Facebook at facebook.com/at the blessed coach. With that, thank you everybody. Thank you, Mary. Thank you, Priscilla. Thank you, Esperanza, for being my guest for tonight. It was such a wonderful topic. Thank you, and good night, everybody. Bye.
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 Bye.